I am attempting to crochet 100 plushies in 7 days. Okay, I actually can't hold them all up. Okay, I just counted everything up and the total is... Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Roo and I love all things crochet. If this is your first time stopping by, hello and thank you so much for watching. And if this is not your first time stopping by, welcome back. My background looks a little different and it's because I moved for the summer, so I'm gonna have a lot more time to crochet and I'm so excited, and that's why this is my first challenge video that I'm doing, is the 100 plushies, because I'm gonna have way more time to work on it. I have never done a challenge like this where I've had to crochet 100 of anything and I am so excited. So in preparation of this video, I got ideas. So I didn't want to go in being like, what should I crochet next? So I have a whole list and I'm gonna show you kind of what I'm thinking, so that way you can understand the vision. The first one are whales. The second one, octos, just little baby octos. Totoros, I love Studio Ghibli. I've never crocheted anything Studio Ghibli yet, so I'm very excited. Mushrooms, chicks, or chicks with like hats on. So cute. Pandas, penguins, turtles, strawberries, mini Kirby. These so cute, little mini Kirby. Ugh. Stress blob, which it's kind of hard to see in this picture, but if you squish it, it like, there's like a blob. I don't, you just gotta know to know, I guess. Chunky ducks, which I think I already have like chicks on here. These chunky ducks will probably take a little bit longer to make, but they are so cute. Blob cow, sun jellycat, mini starfish, stingray. Then I found some patterns but they're like bundle patterns. So this one is a chubby pig, donkey, and chick. And then this one's a chubby lion, elephant, giraffe. And then I found baby seals, otters, and platypus. And then last but not least, a baby Yoda. I think all of these look like they'd be relatively quick. I want to kind of keep it to a half an hour per little plushie, just because obviously if I spend an hour on every plushie, that's gonna be 100 hours, and I don't know if I got all that. So I already have a bunch of yarn and I just bought some yarn. I'll show you. And then we're gonna get grinding, and need I say it again, but I'm so excited. Okay, I ended up going to Michael's and they did not have any like small skeins. They only had massive skeins for every color that I needed. So I unwrapped some of these already, but I got an orange, a massive blue one, green, yellow, I don't know what's going on, yellow, brown, kind of sand color, and then gray. And then I have a bunch of other yarn just in smaller skeins that I'm gonna be using. So I have so much yarn. This is probably gonna last me a million years, or at least 100 plushies, because I ain't buying more yarn for this project. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. My goal is to do at least 10 today, probably more. If I do 10 a day, then that's gonna take me 10 days, but I wanted to take it 7, so it's gonna have to be a little bit more. So anyways, you get the point. I'm gonna try and at least do 10 today. If I can do more, I'm gonna try and do more, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm looking at my list here and I think I'm just gonna start with whales, because I've made these wheels before. I know they're super fast, and I have a bunch of smaller yarn, smaller than these humongous things. I have a bunch of that, so I think this will be perfect for those. So I'm at least gonna try and make 5, if not maybe a little bit more. Let's get crocheting, shall we? That was weird. Okay, hello, I have an update. I ended up crocheting 6 of these. So I have a little gray one, a blue one, a pink one, dark gray one, the green one, another green, but like more of like a aqua green. 6 down, 94 to go. It maybe took me 15 to 20 minutes to make one. I don't want to get bored making the same thing over and over again. So I'm gonna pull out my trusty notebook. I really am feeling making a chick or one of the chunky ducks. Anyways, so I'm gonna come back and check in when I've crocheted some little chicks. All right, another update from day one. This was my first little chick I made. He's supposed to be having like a little frog hat on, but my safety eyes were too small and they would just kind of fall through the stitches. This was the second one I made. And again, you can see there's little black dots. Those are my safety eyes fighting for their life in there. This was my third one. I decided to kind of ditch the frog eye thing and just do a bucket hat. These two kind of look the same, but a little grape guy and then a little blueberry in my brain is kind of how they are. So yeah, I have 5 of these chicks and then I have my 5 whales. So I'm actually at 10 for today. I'm trying to decide though which pattern I want to work on next. I think I'm gonna surprise you and just start making something and then I'll show you what it is when I'm done making it. All right, gang, I just wanted to give you an update. Sorry for the weird lighting. It is now nighttime. Let me show you what I've crocheted today. I'm crocheting these mallard ducks. They're cute. This one has a bit of a cone head. I don't know if I stuffed up in the head all the way, but these little mallard ducks in it. I'm almost done with the 4th one. But I am getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna relaxedly, is that a word? I don't know. I'm gonna finish the last mallard duck and then I'm gonna hit the hay for a big day of crocheting again tomorrow. To be honest, I don't know if I can keep up this pace of 15 a day. This was a little rough, and this was including like those whales that are super easy to make, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replicate that every day. So I'm getting a little bit nervous about hitting 100 by the end of the week, but I am seriously gonna try so hard. I'm just gonna keep grinding and I will see you back tomorrow. Good morning. I look crazy and I'm not gonna change it because I don't wanna get dressed today. It's raining outside, it's a gloomy, cozy day and I don't feel like doing anything. But I'm still gonna crochet and I'm gonna do the best that I can, even though I really don't feel like doing it today. And I guess we're just gonna see how much I can get done. I think I'm gonna make some bees first because that looks nice and pretty fast. So hopefully I can get some bees knocked out of here. Not in real life, of course. Save the bees. So that's kind of all I have for you this morning. I am #lazy today. Okay, I decided to have a bit of a change of scenery. So I'm sitting out on the deck and it is so cozy and rainy and I love it. And there's so many birds coming to the bird feeders. They're probably not now because they're scared of me, but I wanted to show you the little bees. So I have 3 little bees completely done, and then I have one more that I still need to do the wings. It is already 1:15 and I've only done 4 bees today, so the probability of me doing 15 is kind of low. All right, it is the end of day 2 and I'm gonna give you another update on what I made today. So many bees. I think I made 11 and some of them do still have their little strings attached. 1, 2, 3. I believe I can fly. That one went flying. 4, 5, 6, 11. Yeah, okay, there's 11. And I know that's a little bit behind my goal, but again, today was like kind of rough. I don't know what was going on, but I just did not really feel like crocheting. So I'm actually pretty happy with 11 and hopefully I can make up the other 4 later in the week as I keep crocheting. Let's cut off these strings and start crocheting tomorrow. Hello, I did not record anything at all today, so I wanted to give you my update before I went to bed of everything I crocheted on day 3. So first I made this cute little turtle. I think he is adorable. He took so long to make though. I thought it was gonna be a quick make. It probably took me like 2 hours because this is my first time doing a turtle pattern and it was supposed to be no sew, which actually just made it so much more complicated and confusing for me. So I definitely want to make more now that I know how the pattern works, but it took me way too long. So by the time that was done, it was already like noon. So then I switched gears and went to a little bit of a quicker pattern and I made a bunch of strawberries. So I made some red ones and then I also made some pink ones. One just jumped ship. So cute. Yeah, I made a bunch of these and my gonna fall. My loose plan right now is to do a strawberry and bee combination of some sort. So maybe turning it into like a bag charm or like a car hanger thing, or maybe even some garland, like do like strawberry bee, and then make it a cute garland. So I'm not sure exactly what the plan is. If all else fails, I'll make them into keychains as well. I kind of already have a lot of little keychainable things, so I don't want to do too many. Today I did 13. I'm not sure what my total score is at the moment, but I know I'm a little bit behind track. So I'm a little nervous about getting to 100. I'm also getting kind of low on some of my stuffing and my yarn. But overall, I'm pretty happy and I think it'll be good to use up some of my other yarns. So I'll just have to be creative and see how the rest of the challenge goes. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try and record a bit more of my process, so stay tuned for that. Okay, hello. Just a quick check-in. It is day 4 and so far I've made a little seal and I made a second darker seal and I think they are so cute, but I decided that for the rest of the day I want to crochet in my little crochet nook that I'm gonna make right now. So come with me to make a cute little crochet nook so that way it can be all cozy and crochet. Okay, it is now day 5 and I never gave you an update yesterday on everything I crocheted because it was not good. It was not good. I only crocheted 5 things. I know it's bad. So that obviously puts us behind schedule a lot, but I still have some weird delusion that I'm gonna make it to 100, so we'll see. Today I'm grinding, but first let me show you what I crocheted yesterday. So I started with this gray seal, and I know he looks kind of like a walrus, but that's okay because I love him. And then I made one out of this yarn because I felt like this yarn looked more seal-like somehow. I made a bigger one with this yarn, and I think this one really looks like a walrus because maybe it's because it's so big. But I love them. I think they're so cute. They definitely took a lot of time. Not a lot, but for this challenge they took a lot of time. So I think that's why it took so long to make anything yesterday. And then I also made 2 whales, which I'm not even gonna show you because I showed you whales earlier in this video. I just made 2 more of those because they were quick, but I just ran out of time, man. Like I just didn't have time. So today I am crocheting stingrays, and so far I am obsessed. I've already crocheted 5, so at least I'm tied with yesterday, and I have faith that I'll be able to crochet a bunch of those today. So Stingray day is today. I'm at least gonna crochet 10 just because they're so quick and I've memorized the pattern and everything. And then once I hit 10, then I'm gonna maybe branch off. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully, I don't even know what I'm at like in terms of numbers right now, but I'm just gonna keep trying and see what I can do in the last 3 days that I have left of this challenge. Just finished this one. Okay, now I just finished a red one. Okay, just finished another one. This one's like a gray speckly one. Here's the 3 that I have so far. I'm hoping to make 2 or 3 more in the next little bit I have before it's time for me to go eat dinner. Okay, I finished 2 more, a black one and a gold one with 10 minutes to spare, and I'm going to come back after dinner and crochet some more. Okay, hello. I have managed to finish 15 stingrays, and I made some slightly bigger ones. Here's what it looks like next to the ones I made earlier, so you can kind of tell that this one's bigger. I just used thicker yarn, and I really like the size of this one, and I love the blue one. So I actually made 2 blue ones and a purple one, a green one, and then an orange one. Okay, I actually can't hold them all up because my fingers can't hold this many, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 on the side, so here's 10. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna take a break because my hands are hurting, and since I hit my 15, I just need to take a little break. If my hands stop hurting, then I'm gonna crochet a little bit more just so I can make up some room from yesterday, my failure yesterday. And yeah, so that's kind of my plan, and I will check back in with you tomorrow. Yeah. Hello and good morning. Today is the last day of this challenge and I am so happy. I honestly did not think this challenge would be that hard. I thought I would, have to grind a little bit, but I didn't think I was gonna be like wanting to die. I am very thankful and ready for this challenge to be over. I definitely think I'm getting a little bit burnt out, mostly just because I have to crochet so much, and it's not necessarily things that I want to crochet. They're just things I feel like I can crochet that'll go by a little quicker. So I'm kind of excited to just crochet whatever I want at my own pace again. That being said, I feel like it's been so good to see what I can do and how fast I can crochet and get this much done for my future markets. So it's been definitely good and bad at the same time. And today is my last day. I'm really gonna try and finish strong. But I first want to show you what I crocheted yesterday because I don't think I actually filmed anything. So let me give you the recap for that really quick. Okay, the first thing that I crocheted yesterday was this little hedgehog. I think he's really cute. I mistakenly thought it was going to be a quick make, and let me tell you, it was not. It took me probably 2 hours at least to make this, which normally isn't a problem, but when you're trying to make 100 things and you're trying to catch up and things like that, it's a little bit long, but I do love him. I think he's so cute. And I'm kind of obsessed with the texture of his little spikes back here. I've never crocheted anything like this before, so it was really fun. I don't know that I would make it again in a hurry because the spiky parts did take forever, but I am glad I made him. And by the way, I'm gonna link a Google Doc with all of the patterns that I used, so that way if you guys are interested in making something, you can find the patterns there. There are a couple things that I didn't use patterns for and I just freehanded it. But you can always find like really easy and free YouTube videos on how to make a lot of things online too. So anyways, to get it back into what I made yesterday. So I made this guy, and then because that took so long, I went crazy with making these octos. I made so many. I made a bunch of those, and then I also made a dragon just because I know this pattern really well and these sell really well at my markets. So I decided to make one. It still took a little bit longer than I thought it would, so I decided to pause on that. I'm still not sure what my total is, but I might count it out today just to see what I'm at and see how much more I need to go to get to 100. I don't know if I'm close. I'm probably not, because I definitely didn't crochet 15 every single day. But I hope I'm kind of close enough that I can, maybe if I grind it out today, I can get close. So we'll see. I'm gonna go count real quick and then I will let you know. Okay, I'm back. I just counted everything and I decided I'm gonna keep it a secret from you so that way you can guess how many I have and see how many I'm gonna have by the end of this video. But that being said, I am going to probably pump out more of these octos just because they're so fast and it will help me catch up, because I definitely need to catch up a little bit. There's a little hint for you right there. And I am excited. I'm so happy it's the last day, and let's get into it. And hopefully I can get as close as possible to my 100 goal. It is finally the moment you've all been waiting for. Okay, we are going to try that again. The final reveal. I just made a huge mess on my floor. I'll be right back. I have officially ended this challenge. I am so happy. It was a really fun week and I crocheted a lot, but I'm also kind of ready for a break because I didn't realize how stressed out I would be to have to wake up and feel like I had to just crochet the whole day. So I'm really excited to see how much I've crocheted. I really hope it's close to 100. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure where I'm at. I haven't been really keeping track, mostly because I don't want to stress myself out. I want to get into the totals, but before I do that, I want to show you what I crocheted yesterday on my last day. The first thing I want to show you is my little caterpillar. I think she is so cute. This was good to use up some of my little bits of yarn that I didn't have a lot of. But it did take me a little while to crochet, so that's why I didn't make multiple of these. And then I just need a ton of octos. Let me show you some of them. So because I just wanted to crochet a lot, I ended up, oh, I keep dropping these. I ended up just crocheting a bunch of these. So I have quite an arrangement of colors: blue, purple, green, and orange. And I made even more, but they are currently scattered on the ground. But yes, so I did end up crocheting as much as I could. I, again, have no idea what I'm at right now, so I'm gonna tally them up with you and we'll see how close we got to 100. Okay, this is everything I could find at the moment and just laid out. I think there are a few more things scattered about the house, but this is what I have found so far. I'm gonna go ahead and count these real quick. Okay, I just counted everything up and the total is, drum roll please, it's all falling apart, 80. I crocheted exactly 80 items. I don't know if I'm happy or if I'm sad. I think I was really wanting to get to 100, but I just don't know how realistic that was for me personally, with still having stuff going on in life and keep taking care of my hands and making sure I'm not injuring myself. So I'm on one hand really proud that I got 80, and on the other hand kind of bummed that I didn't get to 100. It kind of makes me want to do this challenge again to see if I can get to 100. I learned so much about what things are really quick to make, what things are quick-ish, and what things are just not worth making for a market. That being said though, I do think for me, I want to focus more on quality over quantity, And this week I just focused a lot on quantity. This challenge was way harder than I was expecting. It took a lot more effort, a lot more time, a lot more everything than I was expecting. I was so delusional and I thought it would be so easy to get to 100, but it definitely was not. So if you are somebody who can crochet 100 items in 7 days or less, I have so much respect for you. I've seen a couple videos on YouTube where I'm like, I don't understand how that person is doing that. And they're harder projects than like these little guys. So I don't know how y'all do it. I think maybe I'm just a slow crocheter. I'm not sure, but I had so much fun doing this. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Like genuinely, it makes me so happy that I have people I can share my hobby with. And I did want to do a little shout out to this user right here. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos. Your comments have made my day, especially on my last video. I was feeling a little iffy about posting it, and so when I did and got such nice comments, it really meant the world to me. So thank you so much. And please consider liking and subscribing or watching one of my other videos. It would help my channel out a lot. And thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart, and I will catch you in the next video.